Milady, the panel that was appointed to act in terms of provisions of the Criminal Procedure Act provided the necessary reports.
Yes.
Those were handed to the court, Milady. We beg leave to hand that in as exhibits at this stage. It's 2 reports, Milady. One is from the psychiatrists.
Yes, the one-page report.
Yes.
Yes.
We beg leave to mark that as triple P.
Yes.
As far as that report is concerned, Milady, the important portion is paragraph C, which indicate that at the time of the alleged offences, the accused did not suffer from a mental disorder or mental defect that affected his ability to distinguish between rightful or wrongful nature of his deeds, and a mental disorder or mental defect did not affect his ability to act in accordance with the said appreciation of the rightful or wrongful nature of his deeds.
Yes.
Milady, then there was also provided to us a psychologist's report by Professor Scholz.
Yes.
If that could be marked as QQQ, Milady, the important portion of that particular report in terms of a finding is contained at page 31, paragraph 6.1 and 6.2. 6.1, Mr. Pistorius did not suffer from a mental or mental illness at the time of the commission of the offence that would have rendered him criminally not responsible for the offences charged. 6.2, Mr. Pistorius was capable of appreciating the wrongfulness of his act and of acting in accordance with an appreciation of the wrongfulness of his act.
This is what I would call the medical history that Mr. Pistorius gave me. I can stand with my knees straight and put weight on my stump on the right side when I'm not wearing my prostheses. Can't stand for long, in brackets 1 to 2 minutes. Then the weight starts hurting. My balance is better in the light. In the dark, I really struggle. At night, if I get out of bed, I hold on to things. If I'm standing and I'm pushed, I will tend to fall over. If I put sudden weight on either stump, the pad will move backwards. It clicks and it is sore. This is more sore on the left side than the right side. I struggle to carry something when I'm on my stumps because I struggle to balance. I need my arms to balance. On his stumps, Oscar Pistorius has serious difficulty walking or standing without support. Even with support, his walking is severely impaired by the small size of the bone ends of his stumps and the soft tissue instability of his stumps, and he can only do this for short periods of time. He has to place the left stump in a very specific position to bear weight, or the soft tissues click out of place, and this often results in his falling to the ground. His ability to turn round is severely impaired. On his stumps, he is seriously vulnerable in a dangerous situation, with a severely impaired ability to flee, severely impaired ability to ward off danger without a weapon, and in danger of falling should he put the stump down incorrectly.
There was evidence by Colonel van Meelen that in his view that there was damage caused to the door, and the common cause evidence is that Mr. Pistorius struck the door with the cricket bat a number of times. On his version, Mr. Pistorius, he had his prosthesis on, but the Colonel van Meelen, to some extent, in the beginning, his evidence was that, in his view, he struck the door with the cricket bat by holding the cricket bat with both hands and then struck the door quite hard. What is your view about that?
When he's carrying something, he has difficulty balancing. But if he's carrying something or holding something with 2 hands, he has a severe problem with balancing because he's using his hands to allow him to balance. So while I would expect that he could carry a cricket bat, that would probably be in one hand, I don't believe that he would be able to strike anything with that cricket bat with any type of force with two hands because he would overbalance and fall down.
Will it be possible for the accused to, instead of firing shots in the bathroom, run away?
Yes, it would be possible.
To run?
No, not run as you run or I run, but run as he runs. He is battling to walk. If you see how he's walking, he's battling to walk.
I hear what you're saying.
And for him to turn around is quite a process. I actually asked him to turn 180 degrees, and I counted 7 movements for him to do that. It is quite a process.
Yes.
And he has to put that stump down exactly in the right position. And he can't hit the grouting between the tiles.
Yes, I hear it. I hear that. I'm going to show you, I'm going to point out certain things to you, and I hear what you're saying. Remember I said, would it be possible for him to turn around in that bathroom and run away?
And I said yes, but not as you or I run.
But he would be able to run, because he did. He ran,
I think that's
and he
fair.
never fell. Then he fired 4 shots with a 9mm pistol on his stumps.
Yes.
How would that affect him if he fires a shot on his stumps?
He would have severe difficulty depending on how he's firing. But yes, it's possible.
You said he will have severe difficulty. Yes, it's possible. He will have severe difficulty. Why?
Well, it depends how he's firing.
Okay, let's deal with it.
And
Carry on.
And secondly, there would be a recoil problem from the firing.
So, what would the recoil problem be?
It could knock him off his stumps.
The most amazing part of this is walking to the bathroom on an accused version, firing the shots, running back from the bathroom. All done in the dark.
I have no idea what the lighting condition was.
Look, on his version, it was done in the dark. So it's possible for the accused to do all that in the dark.
You must remember that in the dark, it depends on how dark it was. And if you've got visual sight of something, then you can reference it. If he was totally in the dark, he would have had to be holding on to things, otherwise he would have fallen down.
You see, Doctor, that answer of yours assists the state.